Hello everyone, welcome to another unboxing, another Vax and another Air Cordless. My regular viewers may remember me opening and demonstrating this quite a while ago. In fact, I was one of the first people to get the Air Cordless when Vax launched it. Well, it's had several incarnations since then. This model is the Vax Air Cordless Duo. I'll tell you the model number in due course. The reason I bought it, it was on offer at Vax's UK website. It was $79.99 for the Air Cordless Duo, which includes two batteries. The batteries alone cost about that if you were to buy them separately, so I thought that's a good deal. But Vax also threw in the Air Cordless handheld bare unit, which basically means it's a handheld vacuum without the battery. But because the batteries are interchangeable between the Air Cordless upright and this handheld, I can use one of the batteries from this in the handheld unit. So I'm going to quickly open both of these, and I'll be doing some tests again, see if it's any different to how I remembered the last model, because I sold that quite a while ago. But when I saw this offer, I thought I'll go for it. So let's see what's in the box. I thought I'd open at the handheld unit first, since I've never had one of these. It'd be a bit more interesting for me. I'm still interested in opening the upright, of course. But let's have a look at this. But, you know, I thought for £80 it was a pretty good deal to pass up. And I think I shared the deal on my Facebook page. I believe at least one of my viewers bought it as well. I don't know what he thought of it. So here we have the Air Cordless handheld, perfect for quick spills and spot cleaning. That is probably just an empty box. I suspect that there will be a version of this that you can buy on its own that will have the charger and battery, which I assume would have been in that box. So here's the unit, designed in the same colours as the upright to match. Oh, looks quite good. Oh, there's a little crevice tool as well in the box. Let's take that out. I think that's everything. Put that to one side. So, yeah, it's quite smart. Little handheld. Not the most compact, but it's certainly light, although of course it's going to be heavier when the battery goes in place and it fits on, obviously, at the back there. What is the voltage of this particular one? Well, it's a 20 volt handheld vacuum, and it says wattage 120 watts. So, well, a 20 volt handheld, that should have quite a bit of suction, hopefully. So, we've got the little crevice tool. That's the only tool that comes with for doing your nooks and crannies. There's no other brush attachment by the looks of it. Dirt cup release. Filter on the top. All these will be washable. So that's the dust cup. And that's the filter. You've got a mesh. Oh, that's a bit stuck in there. There we go. You've got a mesh filter. You'll be able to clean that under running water to stop the larger debris. And then a finer filter, which will help prevent any fine dust from getting through to the motor and passing out of the vacuum. So there's that. How does it go in? There is a specific way it goes. I've got to line it up correctly. There we go. And there's the fan in the motor unit. You just got your little on-off switch. Can't see that there's no sort of indicator lights on it to show you if the battery's running down though. Not that I can see. So there we go, that's the first part of the jewel pack I got, the Air Cordless handheld. I believe this will be available in the USA and probably Canada under the Hoover brand. Right, that's the handheld done. Let's open the upright. They've changed the box. When I first opened this machine, the designers obviously spent some time designing the box. It was a very flashy sort of box. Sort of looked a bit like Apple box their products in. You know, it was very theatrical. but they've just gone for a regular style of box now. Now it's got a 6-year guarantee on the machine itself, but not the batteries. I believe the batteries are a 2-year guarantee. There used to be 6-year guarantee on the batteries, but the back soon changed that, which I wasn't very happy about. I think the main difference between this one and the one I had, if I can get it out, is the fact it's got a boost button, and the original one didn't. I'm not sure if this has got a headlight. They did put a headlamp on some of the models. I don't know if this one has. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. Come on. That's it. Right then. Let's have a look. So, what I found with this cleaner, well, the one I had before, it was very good for carpets and floors. It has a hose for above floor, but it's not very powerful. But good enough, I suppose. So here's the dual dusting brush and crevice tool. Oops. There we go. So quite soft brushes, but quite short, quite narrow. It's okay for some things. That, I think, it's a bit stiff, that will store on board. I've got the instruction book, Get Cordless. And the other tool, again, I quite like this. It's quite soft, it's a bigger dusting brush. That'd be okay for your Venetian blinds. It is soft enough. I would use that on my TV screen and more delicate electronics, because it is a nice soft brush, that. So I quite like that design of dusting brush. Let's cut into this. Cut this off. Oh, it does. I think it does have a headlight. I was trying to find out if it did. I couldn't really see on the box. It does look like it actually has a little LED light on it now. So here's the charger. Looks very much like it used to look. And it's the same charger that I got with my Vax Cordless floor mate. Unfortunately, that failed within 7 months. I was rather put off Vax products after that happened. It completely failed, but I did keep the charger and the battery, so I do have a third battery to use with this, and the other handheld, as long as it still works, the battery, of course. So there's the charger. It's got a fitted plug on it. 2 batteries, here they are, with lithium life, 2 of those. Let's see if it's got any charge. It's got a bit of charge. There's 2 little bars showing. There's a little button underneath, look. You just press that. There we go, and that's showing 2. So I can quickly pop it in the handheld unit, which now it does make it quite a lot heavier than it was. That is quite a good suck, actually, for a handheld. Let's see if it'll pick up something a bit heavier. Pick up this cardboard insert. Yep, picks that up. And finally, just for fun, let's see if it picks this box up. So, I'm pretty impressed with the suction on that. It does sound a bit loud and rattly, but it's got a good suction on it. So, yeah, looks promising so far. So here's the other battery. And again, that is showing 2 bars. I will charge them properly. So all I have to do is plug this unit in, and then the battery goes in there like that. You can pop that on your work surface in your kitchen or somewhere handy next to a plug, and it indicates blue when it's charging. When it's fully charged, the light goes off. If there's any problem with the battery, a red light, well, the light turns red. So that's that. Got the handle. Now this handle is much more comfortable than some of Vax's uprights. Some of their air upright cleaners, the mains powered ones, I found the handles on those to be quite uncomfortable to hold. But this one is a nice comfy handle. I do like that. It's got a little bit of a rubbery texture on the top and underneath here in blue. So it's metal, but it's very light. So that's the handle of your vacuum, but you can also connect the hose to that part when you're using it for above floor cleaning. I think that's everything. Let's pop all that down there out of the way. And we've got the vacuum. So yes, looks very similar to how it looked before, but as I say, this one looks like it's just two just under here. Look, whoops-a-daisy. Sorry about that, folks. Under here, there is two little LED lights. Here's the brush, quite rigid, not bad, quite long brushes. Nice design. It's wind tunnel technology, so it's supposed to pick up all kinds of debris. There is a groove at the front. It's easy to see if I turn it this way. The groove at the front is designed especially good on hard floors. You can just see it there. You can just see it there now. So if you've got large particles such as cereal, like Cheerios or something, they should fit through that groove and be sucked into the cleaner. Apart from that, it does look very similar. Yep. It's very light. Of course I haven't got the battery fitted yet, but it is light anyway. A lot of the weight is in here because this is where the suction motor is. It's dual motored, so there is a brush roll motor in the cleaning head, but the suction motor is located in here. Need to take that off. Remove that insert. So there's your filter again, washable, just pulls out. Rinse that under the tap, squeeze it out and replace it. Always best, especially if this is your main cleaner, and it could for some homes be your only vacuum. A lot of cordless, they're supplementary. If you've got a very large house, this could be your upstairs vacuum or one you just use just to whip round. There's the fan. So if you use this a lot, then it always pays just to get an extra filter. Then while this is being washed and it's drying, you can fit your spare filter. So you're never without your cordless duo. This bit comes out. This is the shroud and cyclone assembly. You can clean that more thoroughly with a brush. You're not really supposed to get that wet. I have in the past. And here's your bin with the bin release. They're always a bit stiff when they're new, like that. It's got a max fill line just there, so try not to go over the fill line. It's probably best to empty after each use unless you've only just cleaned a very small area. Line that up. So I'll show you the thing that it's got. This has got two features that the original didn't have, that I had. It's got the little LED headlamp, and now it incorporates a little boost button. Can you see there? So the original didn't have that boost button. I think it lights up around it. I'll try it when it's on. So that boost button will be good for if you've got a heavily soiled area of carpeting, but it'll be especially useful when you're using the hose to increase the suction. So, there it is. Pop that on. There we go, a bit stiff. And we've got two buttons on the top here. So you've got your mains on off there, and you've also got your brush bar on off button. So this is very good on hard floors from what I remember, but when you're cleaning hard floors you don't need the brush rotating, so you just have suction only. But obviously when you're cleaning the carpets you want to engage the brush. So there's the little onboard tool storage for that. So I don't think there's anywhere you can put this nozzle. unless it will go on here instead of that one. Let's have a look. Well, it sort of fits onto the machine. So if you think you're going to use the dusting brush more than the crevice tool, you could put that on. It doesn't really fit very well though, so this is probably the nozzle you'll use the most for grabbing those nooks and crannies, the cobwebs, and getting down the side of your chairs and things. So that lives on board all the time. All we have to do to assemble is attach the wand into the top, just push it until it clicks, and to release the wand there's this button here, so just press that down to release. To release the bagless compartment, there's another button on top of the unit where the handle is. So to use it for tools you have to take the hose off here and pull the hose out. So it's not a stair cleaning hose. You can attach any of the tools directly to the end, like this dusting brush or the other tools supplied. And if you want to reach up a bit higher, you can connect it to the wand like that. So it's not a stair cleaning vacuum, it won't clean up the stairs, this hose, but because it's so light you could hold the machine in one hand while directing the nozzle in the other, or you can actually use the machine in upright mode for stairs, which is what I used to do. But if you want to do a thorough clean of the stairs, you want to get right to the corners, then you can do it again using the hose and crevice tool. So although it's a bit inconvenient having to unclip the hose, I think it's a better idea than the Bosch Athlete that I've got, where you have all the tools separate and you've got to remove the floor head and push the hose in. It's very awkward. This is a lot easier to use for the cleaning tools. But its main strength, I think, this particular machine is its carpet and hard floor cleaning. Right, where's the... let's take the battery and pop it into there. That's it, locked in place. So that's the battery. Let's just turn it on. So, saw the LED light there. It's quite bright considering it's only 2. Relatively quiet. What I do like about this vacuum, I'm pleased I've got another one. Although it's cordless, it feels more like a traditional upright vacuum, albeit a lightweight one, but it does have a feel to it that it's a proper vacuum cleaner. And I do like, and I have always liked, the flexible head. It is very, very manoeuvrable. I mean, look at that. Far more manoeuvrable. You know, Dyson have their ball cleaners, their original ball, which was a proper ball. Of course, their newer ball cleaners are basically just 2 big half-ball shaped wheels. But look at the flexibility of that head. I did a video, you can check back, I'll put a link in here. The Vaxair Cordless Cleans the Whole House, where I cleaned my mum's house. It was edited, of course, but it was very manoeuvrable in that video. I mean, look at it. Let's turn it on again. So with boosting gauge, I didn't really feel much of a difference. I think the suction power, of course, will be increased on boost. I'm pleased with it. I did like the first one. The first one I did get free from Vax. That didn't colour my judgment of the machine, but I did sell it because I couldn't afford to buy lots of new vacuums, and I had to sell it at the time because I knew it would probably fetch a reasonable amount of money to fund other vacuum purchases for my channel. I'm a little bit better off now, so hopefully I'll be able to keep this a bit longer. May keep it out actually as my sort of day-to-day vacuum. I mean, Vax are good, some of their products, not all, but the reliability, unfortunately, on Vax products isn't great, which is, it does put me off. I've had quite a few Vax products myself that haven't had a lot of use, that have ended up being faulty. This one, as I said, it's got a 6-year guarantee on the machine itself, 2 years on the battery, and because I bought it direct from Vax, Vax have registered my details, so I don't even have to go online to do that. Just going to judge the suction with the boost. So without the boost, it is very, very mediocre. In fact, the suction on this, I would say, is less than the suction from the handheld. I'll see if it makes a difference to the suction with boost. I'd say, at a guess, that more or less doubles the suction power, so that is a great improvement. But of course, on boost, the battery will not last as long. I believe it's about 20 minutes per battery, so you've got around 40, or is it 25? It's around 20 to 25 minutes, depending on use. But of course, if you're using boost all the time, that will reduce. As with any cordless rechargeable cleaner, such as the Dyson V8, you use it on the max setting, then it will obviously deplete the battery quicker. All in all, I think for £80, including the handheld unit, I've got myself a little bit of a bargain. There is a bit of dirt in here. My carpet was vacuumed yesterday. Didn't look dirty. It's picked that up off a very small, just the area you saw me cleaning. That's some dog hair there. There's some fine dust as well. So all in all, I'm pleased with this. Not sure how much it costs now, but they're a lot cheaper than they were. There's several different variants. I'll just tell you, well, I'll put it in the notes underneath the video, but I'll just tell you the model number because there's a lot of different models of air cordless. This is a U86ALB, I think, or it could be an ALBA. I'll just check on the actual machine itself. Yes, U86ALB. You can buy this machine more or less the same, called the Air Cordless Solo, and the only difference, I believe, it comes with one battery. But if you can get a good offer on the Duo that has 2 batteries, I think you'll find it's well worth it, especially if this is going to be your only cleaner or you live in a large house. Having the 2 batteries is quite an advantage. So there we have it. Pretty pleased with that pair. More videos will be following. If you want to see the videos I've already done on the air cordless, I'll put links below the video and there'll be links appearing in the video. Just click on the little icon and you'll be taken to the original unboxing video and the original initial demonstration and the one where I clean all around the house. So, yeah, pleased I got them. Quite impressed with the suction of this. I'll be doing a separate little demo on the air cordless handheld as well at some point. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this vacuum or vacuums in particular, ask in the section below the video. Please thumb up, please subscribe, click on the bell icon and you'll be notified by email every time I upload a new video. So until the next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.